I'm going to show you how to split Unicode text containing combining characters in order to apply formatting to those. Combining characters are quite difficult to work with. When they are attached to their base character, they are usually not very cooperative. So this is going to be how to do conversion and reapplying formatting on the combining characters in Unicode. Normally I'm using all these shortcuts. Well, I believe it is in your best interest to learn how to use these. There are many more, of course, but these are the basic ones and make life much easier and your work much faster. So let's say I want to convert this Devanagari text into, let's say, Telugu text. It is always a good practice to recycle. So when you have a piece of well-formatted text already done, then it is the best practice simply to continue with that formatting and eventually apply some improvements, but use what you have already done and it looks good. So Ctrl C, and let's make a new document, Ctrl N, and paste it here, Ctrl V. Now this is the seed of our future conversion. When I pasted this text here, what happened is that all my styles are now also here. Next thing to do, you want to see what you are doing, so click Show Hide. It shows paragraph marks and space and tabs and many other things. So it is a good practice. Now we have our seed formatting. Let's make some Telugu text using this Devanagari formatted text. So Ctrl C, and I'll transliterate it into Telugu using my favorite transliteration tool. Input method Devanagari, output method Telugu. Ctrl V, it converts. Ctrl C, and now I'm going to paste it into Excel, but I'm going to paste special as Unicode text. Otherwise you have all the nasty formatting also converted here. Next thing to do is apply a formula that splits text into characters. Here is the formula. I'm using USA regional settings for this presentation, so I'm going to use this formula here. In many other regions, the formula separator is a semicolon, but in USA it is comma. Ctrl C, and here I'll put this formula in here, Ctrl V, enter. Now we have OM is already separated from the rest of the text. This formula I'm going to duplicate by dragging to about here and few more rows. What we can see here is that our text is now separated into characters. I go to the rightmost position, the lowermost position of this separated text, and shift copy in cell B1. So this is my text selected. ctrl C, this is copy, and go to my let's say seeded document here, do paste as text. Now I could paste it as a table, but problem in Word is that the number of columns is limited, and most probably you are going to hit some problems. So instead we are pasting as text, and what happens is that instead of columns we have characters here separated by tabs. Tabs are shown as arrows in show height. Next thing to do is make a default font for your document. So select a character which is already well formatted, right click, font, set as default in this document only. Next thing to do is select all these characters separated here and apply base style Telugu. So we have all characters formatted the same way as characters in this text here. Next thing to do is turn our special characters into their Unicode codes. Alt X. This is the squiggle. So I have to go from the right side to the left to the combining character I need to convert. Alt X converts to this number. Next I need Anudata. Alt X, and next I need a double squiggle. So I have all my special characters converted into their numbers. Next thing to do is select this code, Ctrl C, go to replace or Ctrl H, say more. It often happens that when you selected something that it already turns out in the find what column, find what placeholder. So I have to do Alt X here. It turns it into its Unicode character. So Ctrl V here, Alt X. Make sure match prefix is not selected. If you do not see all these things here, then you have to click on more. Now, when you are here in the replace with, you need to apply a formatting. Here we are applying a style, hold, and replace all. So our squiggle, single squiggle is replaced. Next thing to do is Ctrl C, select this code here. No, I'm going to run with the double squiggle first. First the double squiggle, Ctrl C, Ctrl H. So this is already here, you see. Alt X. Clear the replace with. Ctrl V, Alt X. We have style hold already here. Replace all. Yes. Okay. And our double squiggle is converted. Nice. Now let's do the Svarita. Ctrl C. Clear this thing here. Ctrl V, Alt X. Clear this thing here. Ctrl V, Alt X. Here style is going to be hold. Svara. Style is Svara. Okay, replace all. We have 11 replacements. Okay. Do I see them? Yes. Here we have a Svara. And now we have to replace this data. Ctrl C. Backspace. Ctrl V. Alt X turns it into its character. Backspace, clear the replace with. Put Ctrl V, Alt X. Style is Svara. It is good. Replace all. They are replaced. Okay. Now we have all these characters replaced. We do not have any of these phonetic changes present in this part of text. No matter, they are replaced the same. Close. And now I can delete my seed text for formatting. Next thing to do is get rid of all these tabs. So I go to Ctrl H, clear the find what, go to special, tab character, replace with nothing, and make sure that there is no formatting. Otherwise, tab characters are going to assume new formatting and nothing else, but this way they are going to be deleted. Find what tab characters, replace with nothing. So replace all. We made many replacements. So this is our formatted text. What I could also do was to apply some formatting to these vertical lines, but never mind. Let them be as they are. So this is the way you can separate and format the combining characters in Unicode text. Thank you for your attention.